Words matter. You're a keynote speaker. I work with keynote speakers all day, every day. I've been doing it for over 20 years, and words matter. What a way to phrase it. What a natural, honest, dare I say, authentic, organic way to phrase it to a 10-year-old. And then, whether with strategy, conscious, unconscious, kind of seal you in that powerful moment, like hermetically seal that possibility. You say love. I might add, if I may, with respect, John, what I also heard was an undaunting stand for what's possible.
Amen. That's exactly right. And his equal partner in all this was my mom. And we could spend days talking about her. I mean, my father, for your listeners who may not know this, my dad had Parkinson's disease for the last 30 years of his life. And so this warrior of a man, guy on top of the world, man, building businesses and served in the army and life was good, had to learn how to accept help in every single little life activity for decades. And the person there for him was this warrior spirit named Mom, his wife. So equal to my respect for my dad is my love and admiration for my mom. And if I had to sum her up in one story of love and possibility, it would be probably the night I came home from the hospital. Man, it was a street fight for 5.5 months. They rebuilt the house while I'm in hospital. We come home, seated around this table as a family. The dog's over there, parents and 5 siblings. Best meal my mom has ever made is in front of me. The problem, listeners and viewers and Seth, is I can't use my fingers because I'm disabled. I struggle. My fingers have been amputated and I'll never amount to anything. That's what I know. And in through this knowledge comes a mother's truth. Like just capital T, man. My sister Amy grabs a fork. Amy was always like the most compassionate of my siblings. So she grabs a fork to feed me. And my mother says, Amy, drop the fork. If your brother's hungry, he's going to feed himself tonight. And even I remember making a louder grunt than that and looking at my mom and saying, like, what are you talking about? Like, look at me.
John, this is a family show, okay?
Ugh. I hope, you know what? I hope they're taking notes then. Because if this is a family show, maybe it's time to act the way that we should if we want our kids to become even better versions than ourselves.
Yeah.
Love is not about doing the easy thing. It's not about snow plowing the road to say, here, guys, it's going to be easy. Follow me. Sometimes love is about letting them fail forward and causing tears and then leaving the room, crying yourself, wiping those tears and coming back in. That's what's really taking place the night I came home. It was a 2.5-hour dinner. It was a homecoming experience, and my mother ruined it for all of us. And by the end of it, Seth, this little boy who had struggled so much already had figured out a way to wedge a fork between 2 broken hands, scoop up some potatoes, bring them now toward his mouth, eat, and the entire time think, I hate my mom. I hate my mean mom. Right. And yet, man, if you and I were to meet, you and I will see each other soon. If we eat a meal together, you'll see a man today capable of not just traveling, but scooping up some potatoes with a fork and doing life going forward because of a mother's fierce love, because she cast a vision of what was possible, not what was easy. There's a difference. And one more thing to add is in that room that night for 2.5 hours, she left occasionally to help with the dishes and came back in and help with homework and came back in, but she never left me by my side for long. This was a woman who gutturally felt the pain with me, but also knew that if she wants me to take the next step forward, we have to go through this.